We're talking about advanced forms now. You'll notice that in the last video, this is the form that we've just completed. So let's go ahead and add some more details to this form that are a little bit more advanced. So first off, let's get ourselves a little more space here. So I'll move the form up and let's scale this down just a bit. You'll notice, by the way, which is a pretty cool feature, you're able to scale this much like an image, right? You can just simply grab it and scale the form to the size that you see fit. Just a quick hint though, it's always good to make sure that you give yourself enough space in the form, especially in width, so that way when folks fill out the form, you want them, they may have a long address or a long name, or they may have lots of comments, and you want to be able to capture that. Okay, so let's go over to the top now, and let's go ahead and add some really cool fields in here. So we'll go add a field, and you'll notice that this field is highlighted in green. But I'm going to go over to the top under the palette and I'll say input type single line text, which is what all these other forms are. But I'm going to change that now and I'm going to say phone number, email, radio button. You'll notice all of these settings. You can literally go in and say a required field, a phone number will be here, and you can say required, see here, yes. Now, what that basically is going to do is have them put in a required phone. Now, you can do that here as well, right? You just simply click on it, say this is a phone number required. See here, evening phone number required. But here on this form, we could just simply do it here as well, right? So let's move on and say this time we're going to do radio buttons. So when we go radio buttons, notice what just happened here. It changed the form field to have you put in a radio button, right? So here's how we would change that. Simply go into edit, edit text, right? Now you'll notice it says here, how did you find us? Now we'll go into the actual field itself, double click, and we'll say, how did you find us? The internet. Like so. And then we'll put the option text in there, the internet. That's the first one. We'll add another option. Let's say they found us from a friend, and we'll put in the option text from a friend. And then finally we could say a TV ad, like so. And actually let's make that TV like an actual TV. Like so. So we'll say TV ad, there we go, and press add. Done. Notice the form field required here, right? Now let's go ahead and add another field by clicking the top of the form, add a field, right? And then this time we'll go down and we'll say checkboxes, and it's going to work exactly the same way. What service are you interested in? Like so. Very simple. Now we'll double click into the field, open that up, call it pet supplies. Just putting different options in here. We'll say boarding for this one. See how easy it is though. So let's continue now, add a field, and we'll choose a select box now. So same thing. What can we help you with? We'll just call that a quick field here. And then we'll double click our field. And we'll call it pet training. Like so. And let's use boarding again here. So there's boarding, pet health, there's a good one, and press done. Notice the drop down here, so cool, so easy too. Now let me go ahead and open up this form because it's getting pretty big now. So let's go ahead and pull it down. Notice the footer grows with you, right here. Let's click add a field. Here's the field. We'll go over to the top now. We've chosen the select box. We'll do a text box now, basically a comment box, right? And we'll just say additional comments for this one. And as you can see, the form now has come together really nice. So what we probably want to do is just shift some of this now. So we'll go down and we'll say comments. We'll move down just a bit here. And we'll leave our select form here. And so you'll notice we put together a pretty strong form here. And so now we just need to get the settings for the form set. So we've put in all the fields. Everything's ready to go. Let's double click that form now, and when we open it up we'll say change recipient. We'll choose a person that will send it to us, so I'll send it to myself. Or we can simply enter in an email address here to add the person. You'll notice current recipient will be sent to us. The thank you page now is the page that after they fill out the form, where will they be sent to? So you can create a thank you page on your website, definitely, or you can just simply send it to the index.html. But you could just simply select it here. And then finally change the submit text. If you change that, the form submit, we can say send us info. And so you'll see what happens to the button down on the bottom here, send us your info. So as you can see, building forms is pretty straightforward. If I went too fast, be sure to just go back to the video and just review it again.